welcome to another amazing video at Innovative Creative Solutions. My name is Juan Carlos, and today I'm going to be talking about these amazing little cameras, live streaming cameras, and the best thing about these cameras is that they're 100% wireless. Yes, 100% wireless. Imagine how much you can do with these babies right here. They're from a company called EMEET. EMEET is the company who is sponsoring this video, and if you want to check more about the different things they offer, click the link below. You're gonna be able to find out all the different things. They mostly focuses on creating video communication products and audio devices. Check them out. Also, if you want to purchase this camera at a cheaper price, there is a link below where you can do that. Also, if you're new here, I invite you to subscribe by clicking this button right here, and also click the little bell so you can be informed of all the different things that I review in this channel for you guys. Leave me your comments. I would love to hear all your experiences, not just with these cameras, but all production equipment that you guys are using. Let's start diving in. One of the things that I really like about these cameras is how tiny they are and compact, and they feel really strong. I mean, these cameras are like very well built, and they have 3 portals right here where you can connect either a computer directly to the camera or also use it for charge it. You have a 3.5mm jack right here for an external microphone, even though this has a microphone already. And also a portal where you can insert SD card for you to record footage. So that is a really good thing. Also, another thing is that these cameras, they have a built-in microphone, but also it has an external microphone where you can pretty much use this microphone for interviews or as an external microphone in your interviews, so you can just use it for that. Another thing that I really like is the pouch that it comes with. So it's very protective, very strong. Inside you're gonna be able to find a windshield protector for the microphone. So if you want to record an interview outside, you can just put this on top of the microphone and it's protected, which is pretty nice. So also it comes this wire, which is a USB to USB-C connector, and it has this external connector for you to connect it to either a computer, a PC, or something else. So that's pretty nice. And comes with these stickers. These stickers pretty much is for you to identify which microphone comes with each camera. So like I put it right here, so this microphone is number 1, this camera is number 1, so that way I don't mix them around. Same thing with this one. So number 2 and number 2. If you happen to have multiple cameras, so I suggest you do that, because that's gonna be the best way for you to kind of like organize the cameras. Another thing is you have things like this where you can put or attach your camera. Like I use like a shoe mount or something like that, so you can just mount it right here, and you can just use this pretty much as a webcam, and you can just put it on top of your computer like that, which is pretty nice. Or you can just use this on side of the camera or a tripod to use it as an external camera, or also third or second camera. You can also use a little tripod like this, or one like this, where you can just put it as an option for you to record in a different angle, which is pretty nice. So as you can see, you have multiple options with all these cameras. In order for you to connect these cameras to the system, you first need to download the application either in your tablet or your phone or your computer. But you need to go and visit this website right here, and you're gonna be able to download the application for either Windows, iOS, or Android. Now, I want to make sure that you guys understand this, and I don't know why this company hasn't made this accessible for Mac users, computer users, because I tried to connect these cameras into my Mac and they don't work. There is a black screen, so it's not showing any footage or any image at all. But when you connect them to a Windows system, a PC, or my tablet, which is from Apple, or my phone device, they work perfect. So make sure that you understand or you know that before you purchase these cameras, because if you're planning on using these cameras, if you have a Mac, they're not gonna work for you. So make sure you know that. But if you're planning on using them with your cell phone, it doesn't matter if it is Apple or Android, iOS or Android, or your tablet, these cameras are great. So just to let you know that if you're using the cameras in one system, in order for you to use them in a different system, let's say a different device, if you're using the cameras in a phone device and then you're planning on using them in a tablet, you have to disconnect them from that phone and then be able to recognize them in the tablet. Otherwise, the system is not going to recognize in both platforms or both systems. So let's get back to connecting the camera. So when you're connecting the camera, you need to download the application from the website that I just showed you. Once the application has been downloaded, you open up the application. This is how it looks like. So the application seems like it's just mostly done for iPhone users. As you can see, it doesn't cover the whole area of my tablet. So, but it doesn't matter, it works fine. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these cameras by just pressing for a few seconds, and you're going to be able to see how these little lights start blinking, right? So I'm going to do the same thing for both, and they're going to start blinking. There is a light right here in front of the camera that is blue, and it's gonna start like blinking green. Once the light is solid green, that means that the app has recognized both cameras. So as you can see right now, both of them, they're solid green, as you can see. And right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add both cameras to the system. So this thing is gonna start searching. Right now I already connect both of them. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to connect my first camera. I can move it around and I can show you some of the setup that I have right here, the cameras and everything. So pretty cool, right? So it's wireless, which is pretty nice. And I'm going to connect the other one. Let's do the search again. And now I'm going to select this camera. It's gonna ask me to connect it to the network. So I'm going to connect it to my Wi-Fi. Let's do that. Click connect. Of course, I need to put my password. Once I do that, I just click join and you just follow the instructions and you're ready to go. Perfect, now it is connected. As you can see now, my other camera is also connected as well. So I have two cameras right now and moving around. So as you can see, I have two different angles. If I turn one to the other side, you can see what's happening back there. If I turn the other one to the other side, you can see what's happening back there. So they're pretty nice. So as you can see, they have two lights, the solid green and a solid blue. So that means that both cameras are now connected to the system. Now, what I'm gonna show you is that with this system, the really good thing about this is that you can toggle between cameras, or you can move around between cameras. So if you're having your camera using it as a webcam and you have the other camera in a different angle, now you can toggle between them. So the main feed, you are gonna be able to see that. This thing can work as a stream deck or as a switcher, which you can kind of like manipulate your cameras. If you're live streaming, you can have multiple cameras and you can manipulate them with the application, which is really nice. And from here, you can choose the platform that you want to start streaming, if you want to use these cameras for that, which that's kind of like the main priority, what these cameras are for. So you can come to Facebook and put the information, the YouTube, Twitch, or you can custom live stream on any other platform, and pretty much you can just put the information, populate the information right there. If you have multiple cameras and you want to just limit yourself to specific angles, you can directly turn off each camera just by moving this little toggle right here, this little button, and you can do that. Right now also you can add stuff to it, the auto flicker, the auto flip, exposure, all those kind of nice things. You can just adjust the contrast, the hues, the saturation, the sharpness, all those cool things you can actually do right here. So I'm not gonna play with that right now. I can change how pretty much everything looks, but you can just play with that. Awesome, so let's go back here. All the adjustments, you can do it in one camera and you can just copy pretty much for all the cameras. So you don't have to do individual camera, every individual camera, which is gonna be a lot of time consuming. So same thing, the camera live streaming, these three options, pretty much the options that you have here. This one will just put the information that you need for live streaming, the camera settings. With the camera settings, you have all the information, the battery life. Make sure your cameras are fully charged. Normally they last for 8 hours. I'm not sure if you can change the name. Apparently no, probably might be an option for that. If you want to format your card, if you have a SD card inserted, then you can format it from there. And you kind of like, these are just basic information. Remove your camera, reboot it if it is frozen or something, perfect. And the other option is remove the camera directly from here. If you want to remove one of the cameras and connect it to another application, you can just do that. Now, materials. This is a pretty cool thing. I'm going to delete this too so I can show it from the beginning. You can start adding materials to a specific presentation. So let me just change the cameras. Okay, perfect. Now it changed it itself. Now, if you want to add information to it, you can add material and you can add from images, text, small images, or picture-in-picture camera. So if you want to add text to it, you just type here whatever you want to. Let's say cameras, whatever, and you just change the font, the color, if you want, like the background, the font, something like that. You can kind of play around with this. And once it is confirmed, you just put it, let's go back, and you can just add, let's see, there we go. You just click it and it'll show you in your presentation or whatever you're doing. Now, you can accommodate this by moving it around like that. You can just delete it or you can edit it directly right there, which is pretty nice. So if I want to position it, you have this option right here where you can kind of like click and position your text based on your presentation. So you can do that either in the center or left, right, or whatever. So I'm just gonna put it there. You can do it this way or you can just do it manually, which for me is easier. So you can do that. Perfect. If you want to add more stuff, more materials, let's say you want to add an image or whatever, you can also do that. With a picture-in-picture thing, same thing. You can just add one of the cameras. Let's say you're giving a presentation and you want to show something while you're presenting. So that's why you want to use your picture-in-picture. So with the positioning, same thing. Let's put it on one of the bottom ends, confirmed, and then I'm just gonna click there and boom, I got that. And I can change the camera too. So if I come here, you can choose which camera you want to have in the picture-in-picture. The audio, now you can control the audio also here. So the cameras they come with this little microphone. This microphone, like I mentioned before, you can use it to connect it to one of the cameras, of course, but you can use it as a lavalier on someone if you are doing an interview, or you can just use it separately from that camera. You can just put it on the camera too. I'll just click for a few seconds, it'll start blinking, and the camera itself is gonna recognize it, and now it is connected. The microphone is actually connected to the camera. This is how it's gonna show you. It says a wireless microphone is added to it. If it is working with the internal microphone, the little green button right there is gonna be right there highlighting that one. As you can see, there's a lot of possibilities that you can use these cameras for. So as you can see now, let me show you, I'm using one of the cameras as a webcam, which is really good. The only thing that I don't know, I guess they're gonna have to work on that, is to make those cameras to work for Mac users. If they're having a Mac user, they're not gonna be able to purchase these cameras. So, which is sad, because I'm a Mac user, and honestly I don't like PC, and if I want to use these cameras as a webcam, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So that's the only thing. Aside from that, I believe the camera is amazing. Like I said, the material, the quality of it is really good, and I can just put it on my gimbal and live stream from there if I'm using one of the cameras to record something. If you're recording if you're in production, if you're recording an event and you want to live stream it, probably this is gonna be the best camera for you to do so. So there you go. So leave us your comments. I hope you like this video and it's beneficial for you guys. Remember, EMEET is sponsoring this video, so click the link below if you want to purchase that camera from there. And they're gonna give you a really good discount. Subscribe, share, give us your love, and I'll see you on the next video. See you then. Bye.